경기장 도시형.
All right, guys, here we are on the map Terminus, a very large map, and here we have a very large profile Terran player. Not that he's like a big dude, but he's large in the StarCraft 2 scene is what I'm trying to awkwardly say.
Speaking on behalf of big dudes, I'm cool with that comment. Go ahead.
All right, awesome. Continuing on then. In the red from the Team Evil Geniuses, trying to get them some traction in this match, is Evil Geniuses PuMa. And at the top of the map in the purple from the site TeamLiquid.net, it is none other than Liquid Sheth.
All right, so here we are, ladies and gentlemen. It's game number 3 between EG and Liquid. And as we said before, Sheth has been doing quite an effective job thus far. He has gotten his team off to a 2-0 start, taking out TAC2 and JYP along the way. But now, of course, he goes up against one of their ringers and one of the better Terran players that's on the field right now.
Yep.
In PuMa, so we'll see if Sheth can continue his reign of destruction.
Yeah, PuMa is another one of those players that has great multitasking. He likes the drop play. This is a great map for very heavy marine-oriented play. You can be dropping, you can be pushing. This is also a pretty good map for doing bunker pressure, but really what map isn't? And so I think we might see PuMa do that. Looks like it's only going to be one barracks initially. We'll have to see if he throws down another one. It's not going to be any sort of really fast 11-11 racks. No, there's the gas. So it's going to be a more normal build from PuMa. Probably going to see something like a reactor and Hellion expand. That's what the Terrans are loving to do these days. But PuMa's got a lot of builds. We could see some very different stuff out of him as well.
That's what those crazy kids do these days.
Those
You're right.
kids and their hula hoops and cloaked banshees.
Down the Hellions, you get off my lawn. All right.
Hellions, man, they'll put like tire tracks all over your lawn. I wouldn't want
know.
Hellions on my lawn either.
Hooligans, I tell you.
I don't even need to be old to like want Hellions off my lawn. Like burning my shrubberies and stuff out front.
We had a great professor in college who would ask his students to come over and help him out with things from time to time, and his emails would always say, "I want you guys to come over, rake my lawn, then promptly get off it." So,
oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, he's a clever guy. Dr. Schramm, I love you.
Charties.
Watching for whatever reason. Anyway, so
yep.
Sheth's going to find his opponent here pretty quickly. Did decide to scout cross positions as his overlord went off to the right, and he'll find his opponent momentarily. And a Marine already chasing away that drone, as a matter of fact. So Sheth not going to get a read on what his opponent is doing.
Nope. PuMa being very aggressive with that first Marine, getting out there on the map, denying the drone scouting, not drone scouting. That's what happens when I tell a bad joke. That's right. Anyway,
Sheth was just circling his hatchery there with the drones. It was kind of cute.
That is cute, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's a factory for PuMa, so I think we are going to see that reactor Hellion. Yep, there's a reactor as well, so definitely going to be reactor Hellions for PuMa. And so a good, solid opening to any sort of Terran strategy. You can get in there, deny the creep spread, maybe even kill a couple drones if you're lucky.
Well, let's see here how PuMa wants to follow this up. He's already got an SCV in position to put up a command center, and then decides to throw it on the low ground, as a matter of fact. So feels confident in the map control that he will have and the ability to ward away these early lings. I'm sure he's been watching, or at least knows of what's happened to his past couple of teammates as well, and knows that Sheth has been droning very heavily.
Yep, I'm sure he watched what happened in the TAC2 game as well, so he needs to be careful about that sort of thing. With TAC2's attack too, just attacking up the front with all those Marines like that is always so risky to do, but TAC2 usually has some multitasking to handle it. Just didn't work out that time, and a micro, but doesn't quite kill the Zerglings, and it looks like he may lose that SCV. It's going to delay the command center for a while too. Nice move by Sheth. Oh, there we go.
And as long as it takes for that SCV to get back, almost makes up the time that, you know, if he had just built it inside of his base and lifted it over, you know?
Yeah, about that long. That's true. The Korean Terran players do like to build their command center on the low ground whenever possible. They are very confident in their abilities to keep their SCV safe, and usually it works out, so that's not too surprising. But that time, Sheth causing a little bit of a delay there, so Sheth just continuing to do well in this series.
Yeah, well, let's see if you can ward off these Hellions now. Just 2 Hellions coming out for the time being. PuMa decided to switch off some other structures after that. Stim pack is on the way, of course, at the moment. There's 2 more Hellions, though. It's just delayed until he got the next few, and he's being very diligent with his micro back and forth, forcing that Queen way back off creep. Yep. And that does allow him to get up the ramp as well.
Yeah, and will he decide to run in and do some scouting? No, just content with killing some Zerglings. At least it keeps Sheth making them. What's the drone count right now? I've got a feeling it's probably pretty good. Yeah, 32 to 26 SCV, so he's not hurting too bad, but he'd rather be making drones right now. I mean, it's obvious, right?
Is that a bumper sticker? I'd rather be
making drones. I'd rather be droning. That'd be an awesome bumper sticker, man. I don't know if people make StarCraft 2 bumper stickers, but they should.
Someone get that done. I will be the first person to purchase it from you.
You play, well, you played.
I don't care. I'd still do it. It's awesome.
All right.
Yeah.
Roachhorn on the way for Sheth as well. A quick stim from PuMa.
Yes.
Which isn't too surprising. Like I mentioned, he does like to do that sort of thing, getting a couple of Marauders.
Yeah, Hellion Marauder with stim push coming up.
Yep, could very well be. And a bit of a supply lead right now for PuMa as well. So, not anymore though. Sheth saving up some larvae to make all those roaches. And he's going to be pretty well equipped to handle this push from PuMa.
He's got a Baneling Nest on the way as well, sitting on 2 bases for an extended period of time. Of course, this version of Terminus, a lot harder to take that third early on with the destructible debris there. And there's our friendly roaches popping up.
They're not friendly.
Not friendly to PuMa.
Not friendly roaches. This is going to be a strong push. This is the type of thing we saw Zerg players do for a while back at the end of last year. Stefano loved to do these little roach pushes like this. Well, I shouldn't say little. It's actually quite large.
Yes, it is.
And it can do some damage against someone who makes a lot of Hellions early on as well. Baneling Nest finishing too. This could be a very interesting mid-game here in just a moment.
All right, Sheth is going to continue pushing ahead at the moment. He's lost a few lings, but he's reinforcing with 30-some-odd lings. He's already got 21 on the field, another 22 coming out here in just a second. The bunkers have finished up, but still, will PuMa have enough to hold this off? Sheth just wants to press it home and win the game now.
Yeah, here's the thing. PuMa's a bit supply blocked right now as well. He does not even have any supply depots started, too. Probably going to lose some units soon, but still, the only thing is Sheth needs to actually win with this. He's lost a lot of time making drones. Here he comes, Banelings getting some buffering from the roaches. Is it going to be enough to break the bunkers?
Oh, Banelings making their way through. A lot of the workers have gone down. The bunkers have gone down. So is all the rest of the units. PuMa all of a sudden at 40 supply and falling. Sheth is going to press into the main now. He gets in. Supply depots were not up. Production structures are now being camped.
That is it, dude. I mean, I don't think PuMa can win after this. This is insane. Team Liquid coming alive in this tournament. We saw TLO last time. Now it's Sheth about to get his third win.
GG!
And Liquid Sheth 3-0 so far against Evil Geniuses. I don't think anyone could have expected that. He has taken out JYP, DeMuslim, and PuMa now.